Welcome to Introduction to Haiku Appreciation × C4 Model. In this session, we use a software architecture framework called the C4 model to analyze the 17-syllable universe of haiku from 4 distinct perspectives. Our case study, Matsuo Basho's timeless verse, Furu Aikya / Kawazu Tobikomu / Mizu no Oto. This course is organized in 5 chapters, mirroring the 4 layers of the C4 model: context, container, component, and code. We begin with an introduction to the framework, then move through the worldview, structure, literary techniques, and finally a phonemic analysis of Basho's haiku. The C4 model gives us 4 lenses through which we read a haiku. Context asks why it was composed. Container examines what is being depicted in the 5-7-5 syllable structure. Component explores how poetic devices create meaning. Code dissects the actual words, their sounds, grammar, and imagery. Together, these 4 lenses reveal a 3-dimensional universe within 17 syllables. At the context level, we place the haiku within its world. Basho's Old Pond poem was written in Edo period Japan, in the Zen-infused atmosphere of Fukagawa. The poem sits at the intersection of its author's spiritual journey, the cultural tradition of haiku, and the reader's imagination. These contextual forces shape everything we experience in the poem. The container level reveals the 3-part architecture of haiku. The upper phrase, Furu Aikya, introduces the scene. The middle phrase, Kawazu Tobikomu, delivers the action. The lower phrase, Mizu no Oto, provides the resonant conclusion. Each segment is a distinct vessel, and together they carry the poem's full meaning across 17 syllables. At the component level, we find the poetic devices that give haiku its depth. A seasonal word, or kigo, anchors the poem in time. The cutting word, or kireiji, creates an emotional pause. Contrast between stillness and sound generates tension. And deliberate omission, the spaces left unfilled, invites the reader's imagination into the poem. The code level is a phonemic analysis. Each word in the poem, Furu Aikya, Kawazu, Tobikomu, Mizu no Oto, is broken into its part of speech, phonemes, and semantic effect. Clear consonants create transparency. The abrupt mu sound captures a single instant. The long vowel o lingers as an echo. The poem is as carefully engineered as it is beautiful. In Chapter 5, we integrate all 4 layers. Context, Edo period Zen culture. Container, the 3-phrase 5-7-5 arc components, kigo, kireiji, contrast, and silence. Code, phonemes that enact the very stillness and splash they describe. Seen together, the poem reveals the aesthetic trinity of wabi, sabi, and zen. Our learning map summarizes the journey. First, read the context, who wrote it and when. Second, divide the container, what role does each phrase play. Third, identify the components, find the kigo, kireiji, contrast, and silence. Fourth, analyze the code, examine the sounds, words, and grammar. Integrate all 4, and haiku becomes a 3-dimensional experience. This presentation was produced by Osamu Okumura of the C4 Model Study Group. All rights reserved, 2025. Unauthorized reproduction or modification is prohibited. Thank you for joining us in exploring the structured beauty of haiku.